Hello, the people out there in the world. Today we're going to talk about a video. Today we're going to talk about the AXYTOYS Dinosaur Battlefield. This video is brought to you today by 5K Toys. Shout out to Kai Lab and 5K Toys who reached out to me to review this because I actually missed out on the whole pre-order. I didn't know this was a thing until I saw Kai Lab do it. And then 5K reached out and asked me to review it. So here we are reviewing it. I gotta say, I'm genuinely impressed because I had got I got late to the party on this one, so it's really cool because right out the box the presentation for this was really nice, but I didn't do anything else with it because I wanted to make sure that I got the full first round experience for myself. So we're gonna go over it like here and now in the video, so let's do it. I gotta say, I really like how it looks, and it's a little bit on the looser side, which I don't mind, but it can hold up the weight so far, it seems, from what it does. And I have all these accessories kind of scratching off in the background, but like I did a quick thing, and as you can see, the joints are really movable, right? They have that move. Like I was worried about the neck, but as you can see here, movement wise, it does have some range. Also, the head itself seems to be on a slightly separate joint. So let's take this off and pop it off and see. I don't know if it's because of the movable jaw or the head itself. Nope. So it's a one-piece head, but we do have a movable jaw, which is pretty important, right? We want that mashy ma, right? There we have that. I did see from Toy Bro that the armor as well is removable, so that's always nice to know. But let's go over with our first thoughts of it, right? So we have some nice movement. We have a single jointed arm. Can we get T-pose? T-pose, yeah, we can get T-pose. We have a rotating neck. We have this very nice torso here, right out the box. Ankle pivot. All right, we got ankle pivot. Even for a dino, right? So we got some ankle pivot. So that means I should be able to get some really nice semi-crouching poses to get him in a stance, because that long neck seems like frame-wise it's going to be hard for me to keep up with. But yeah, as far as crouch posing, this is good. Like we have something to go with. Now, if we would like had an axe or something, which we'll get to that the accessories. So as you can see, stuff can pop out, which I don't mind it popping out because that's probably how you get off all the stuff. So let's pop this back in because I'm pretty sure we can. Yep. Our shoulders are on the back piece. So yeah, like I don't have to worry about breakage. So that is a plus for me. But let's say I wanted to raise the arm up and I pop that out. So when you raise the arm up, which I'm now seeing now because of the armor, you want to go outward first and then rotate. That's the only way to do that because there seems to be, design-wise, it rotates in and through. So as you can see here, you got to be careful with that. So popping the arm out actually is a plus because getting certain poses, you won't be able to do anything. And I'm glad to know that we can actually pop this out on just the back. Ooh, this is real cloth. Ooh. All right, I didn't know that. That's real cloth. That's a plus, right? So let's tab this back in. With our neck peg, it seems like we can't oh no. That was just me. I didn't pop it in all the way. But yeah. Look, we can even rotate our body to look really cool. Yeah. Overall, I'm liking this so far. And then we seem to also have a lot of accessories. So now that we've gone over what we can do so far with it, and we actually can confirm real cloth, right? Let me see if I can get this ankle pivot to turn in just a little bit more so we can get everything flat. And it's true, we totally can. And we got a deep ab crunch. Single joints on the knees, single joints on the arms, but we do have bicep swivel and a rotating joint as well. Now, as far as accessories go, and this is not really accessory, just because it counted separately, here we have our tail. The tail is bendable. So there is a bendable tail. I'm assuming it's going to plug in right back. Oh, and there's a dial piece here to kind of let that tail go up and down. Yep. All right, so we matched it up. All right. I like this. This is really, really nice. Wow. Now, does it make it a little back heavy? Yes. So we should be very careful with that as we play with our toy, because that's going to make that back heavy. And then we have other accessories. So we have one extra pair of hands. This is going to be our more closed set hands, whereas you see here we have the more open hands. I'm assuming these are going to hold the smaller weapons. So kind of keep this in mind. Those hold the smaller ones. And that assumes there's going to be this, like this dagger here. Let's see if we can just slide it through or if it opens up. Yep, slides right through. Doesn't seem to hold it too well, so we got to be careful with that. I'm assuming we actually will plug it through just a little bit more to kind of hold up. I'm assuming you would have to do it that way, because if you put it on this one, it just... Or, oh wait, maybe we could do it this way. The little bit of the hilt, yeah. You would have to hold it through the hilt for the tooth dagger. And then for our larger hands, we have stuff like this. We have our cleaver axe. Ooh, and this is cool because I don't know if you guys can see this really well. It's sort of like a reptile head with a spiked. So this is a spiked hammer. Or you just want to use the hammer side, go for it. But murdering, bludgeoning. Just remember that. We will have a necklace that can be worn around the neck that you will see on the box. I'll probably take a picture of the box too because it has a cool hologram. We have the 2 tassels. And I've seen this on the box wise. These 2 tassels will hang here from the shoulders. They're going to tab in. I'm not going to tab them all the way in because maybe, I'm assuming resource wise, you can actually swap yours up as you see fit. Let me find my other tassel. Here it is, right on the floor. So I'm assuming that you tab these in, your necklace will go under, and this gives you variation options. You will also get various horns, or spikes I should say, not horns, spikes. These will go in various places amongst these spots and on the knees. I'm assuming they do go in a particular order, but as you can see I can just plug them in. You can plug them going up or going down depending on what you want, but as you can see here, they tap right in very well. You will actually get a bunch of those, 3, 6, 7, 8. You'll get 8. As you can see, these ones will probably be on the longer edge side. You'll get a longer brown one. Oop. Sorry, big guy. I should have paid more attention to you. So let's say I plug this one in here. See? Let's see if we can get a little bit of focus on that. There we go. And then lastly, we have more whitish ones. You'll get 2 of these as well. These look like they tasseling at a different spot. So I'm assuming you can use these for the sides. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good. Oh, that actually does look really good. So you have plenty of options of that, as well as this one here. This one is going to cover a necklace. It looks like it can dangle, so maybe I can just hook it up on here. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of other options, but I'm going to see if I can just hang it from here and see how it looks. That doesn't look terrible, but there's probably so many other options, like hanging here from the shoulder armor. Pretty sure there's plenty of other places to put these things. But again, if you want to have yours hang out a certain way or do a certain thing, I'm not against it, right? I really like this toy. This is built very nicely. You'll also get one of these. I'm not sure if this is a bandolier or a waist guard for the backside of the tail. I'm just unsure. There's no really instructions in mine, so I'm very unsure. In the meantime, though, this covers just about everything he comes with. But now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take these off, right? And then I'm going to take these out, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to stand them straight up, and we're going to jump into the size comparison. So I'm going to grab stuff like Mythic Legions, regular stuff, Conan the Barbarian, obviously. So yeah, I will see you guys in a sec, and we'll get started. Alright guys, now we're going to jump into the size comparison. Let's have a little bit of fun. We got Dwarves, we got Conan, we got Mythic Legions, we got all that good stuff. So let's get to it. First things first, I want to do the medieval thing. So let's go obviously with Mezco Conan. Right, and Mythic Legions. So here he is, next to your boy Conan, looking utterly fantastic in terms of height, right? I love this. I love this size comparison for these two. Now, next up, we're going to do a Mythic Legions Dark Templar, who, honestly, I popped on a custom head from Nikki Nicole Cheney, a.k.a. Nikki's Customs, right? And these guys look utterly fantastic with each other. I actually have a Dark Templar review coming up as well, so please watch that. I think it'll come out after this. I'm not sure. It depends on which photos I get done first. So let's move these two. And amongst the same line, I'm going to add a dwarf just so we can see size-wise like how the smaller crowd does. Right? So here's a Mythic Legions Dwarf Deluxe Builder. And even with the horns, it's perfect, honestly. Here we're going to mix up some other lines. Here we have Duster from Valaverse. And as you can see, these guys are really, really big. But you know what's funny that I'm only just now noticing? These guys kind of look like the Super Mario Goomba heads, but like they finally evolved and decided to beat you up. But don't judge me. Don't judge me on why I had that thought from the Super Mario movie. Shout out to John Leguizamo. He's the man. Here we are with Marvel Legends Ben Reilly, looking quite tiny, right? Then we have here, we have G.I. Joe Stalker. Let's actually get those feet planted flat. It's very important that we do that, right? We have a boy S.H. Figure Arts Kamen Rider Kuga, who is indeed on the smaller side. Then we have an Articulated Icons Ninja. This one in particular is Solitaire, right? So here we are with Solitaire. So as you can see here, this guy's a big boy. He rules the camp. So you shouldn't have any problems getting like those real cool big shots with him. So let's take these guys away. Last but not least, I did want to add the big game, and I'm going to go with Predator. Here we have here with Boar. I think this is little brother Boar, if I remember correctly, which is our guardian. And as you can see here, our boy is big, like really, really big. So let's keep that in mind. He actually stacks up really well with them. So it's utterly fantastic. So with that, all that being said, shout out to 5K, shout out to Kai, who forwarded them to me, because I really do like this thing, and I'm really hoping you guys enjoy the photos, because I'm gonna get some jungle action going on, and some temple action. So that'll be really cool. Thank you so much for always enjoying my work, taking the time to comment, like, subscribe, share my stuff with people, because it allows me to get my work out there to new people. And without you guys, I wouldn't be here, for real. So as always, please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, but also don't take no shit, for real. And as always, please be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.